as long as the sun is shining. There's energy to be captured. How can you deliver it? How can you give accessibility to everyone?
This is Episode Up, your gateway to business, entrepreneurship, and innovation.
Welcome everybody, and we're back with Episode Up, visiting Wattz Energy company based in Dubai. They're providing solar energy for B2C customers.
With its unique business model, Wattz Energy installs solar panels in Dubai residential homes at zero upfront cost. We speak with Mohammed, the engineer and entrepreneur behind the company, to understand what it takes to make sustainable energy accessible to all.
I'm an electrical and electronics engineer myself, and I have been involved in sustainable, renewable, and mobility projects throughout my career. In 2017, I thought it's time to really embark on a mission on my own. It's really out of an entrepreneurial passion. And I always felt like I wanted to give back to society, to community, to environment, to sustainability. As long as the sun is shining, there is solar energy, right? There's energy to be captured. How can you give accessibility to everyone? That's what really pushed that dream forward. Today, if you want to deploy a solar system or purchase it, there's several challenges in front of you. One is a technical difficulty, so you don't know what to choose. How's it going to work? So we take care of all of that and give you a complete package with a leasing option where you can start saving immediately with zero upfront costs.
Okay.
Throughout the lifetime of the project, we basically take care of everything from A to Z. What you get is a monthly bill generated based on the power being generated from your solar system, the clean energy, and that's all you have to take care of.
Okay.
So once you have a solar system installed, you also have a meter installed by the local authority to basically monitor the production, how the energy is being imported and exported.
So in and out.
In and out. It's a bi-directional meter, so it gives and takes. So as of today, the house might be consuming 100% solar and not from the utility at all.
Okay, well that's good.
So during the evening, it will consume part of what it already produced during the day. I'd like to point out probably 3 of the main benefits that you can get adopting a solar system. The first one, a reduced energy bill, right? You just really feel excitement when you get your utility bill. You're taking savings in terms of money, and you're taking saving in terms of environment.
I see gentleman is...
Oh yeah, he's about to do some cleaning.
That's part of whatever we spoke, remember, about maintenance.
Maintenance. This is frequent. Like I said, it's done twice a month minimum, right? So it depends on location of the project. It depends how dusty the area is. So the second point or the third point would be you'd be adding an incremental value on your property. So once you have a solar system, it's evident today, and there are a lot of statistics around it, that your property value increases by a minimum of 3%. You're most likely to sell your property faster and with a higher.
Because all the setup is ready.
It's ready, exactly. If you end up showing the buyer a zero bill for your utility because it's offset by the solar system, right? It becomes very attractive.
Yeah. Let's say if they're not going to go through your company, through your program, what is the average price for the household to install the setup?
Today, when you talk about solar system, it's measured in kilowatt peak. Each kilowatt peak installed would cost roughly anything between 5 to 6K, to 6,000 dirhams installed. I've installed a 42 kilowatt peak system, and it did cost above 200K. But again, a home can install 10 kilowatt peak, so it's going to be 60K.
What are the challenges in order to acquire customers?
Delivering the right message. So initially we started with campaigns that led them to understand that, it's a free solar system. And we noticed that people are put off by the word free. So sometimes we do get calls like, oh, okay, what's the catch? There is no catch. But then we understood that we had to change that message. Today we try to say zero upfront. We try to say, let the sun pay your bills.
So you changed, let's say, communication.
Exactly.
What marketing or sales activities you guys do?
Oh yeah, we've been engaged in a lot of activities and mainly geared towards, again, homeowners, residential communities. We always look into getting engaged with children as well. Even with children being in that household, it's different when you have a solar system. It's different for the children.
Because they can start understanding.
Right? It's just like recycling. They're using a solar system to generate energy. They're aware of the consumption, turn off your light. Or you have sensors that, when you're not...
And you have numbers that you can check. Exactly. Yeah, okay, that's
so
interesting.
It creates more awareness even amongst children. And we know that children go back, talk about their experiences. What did you do? How was it?
So yeah, you mentioned about this future plans that obviously the next steps could be to educate or provide solution or services to optimize. What do you see, like say, next 2-5 years?
Today, data is important, right? So the more data you can have, the more data you can tap into, the more results you can really bring in. Mm-hmm. So the first thing would be tapping into more monitoring solutions, more controlling solutions, right? How many hours do I use my TV? How efficient is my fridge? All of these metrics come into play when you really have that data that you can come in and say, this is what you need to do in order to reduce your consumption by 10, 15, 20%, right? Becoming more efficient. Oh, you need to change this piece of equipment.
Because data is showing that
it's done. You need to replace it. If you replace it, your return on investment on this equipment might be less than 2 years, but you're not doing it. But how do you get to know that? So this is where we see ourselves coming into play, by identifying these opportunities and really directing you towards that roadmap where you can become more efficient.
Interesting. Because you can see data signals and then advice to optimize and make a business out of it.
I want to control the energy that I have. I don't need anyone to come and tell me, okay, you have it today, you don't have it tomorrow. So it's a matter of efficiency, it's a matter of cost. Once it becomes in hand of the commercial market and it becomes very feasible, it's there.
To become self-sustainable.
Self-sustainable, exactly. So you can generate your own energy and consume it whenever you want. Dubai or UAE is at the forefront, leading this energy transition. I'm talking about Dubai specifically. Dubai is an existing structure under DEWA, Dubai Electricity and Water Authority, which is called Shams Dubai. They have a net metering scheme going on where you can export and import your energy so you don't lose it. Basically, you use it whenever you need it. So it counts as a storage system for you. So today, in case of a winter season, usually homeowners will start seeing a zero bill on their DEWA electricity bill. So if you go out of Dubai and step into Sharjah, it's a very difficult proposition. We cannot connect to the grid. Right? We're not allowed to. And I think we are lucky to be in this kind of environment where leadership plays a big role. And when it starts from top, you see it going down to the bottom until it really reaches all the homeowners.
I didn't know a lot of things, so if I didn't know, I believe a lot of people around as well don't know. So, but we're learning together, and thank you for shining a light.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget that you can get even more business tips and insights in our full video interview. And check it out our channel for other inspiring videos.